Oh, feel the energy. Oh. Green on. Good morning, chili dogs. What you focus on grows. Feed them horses. 3 more pots coming at you guys. We're gonna get right into it here. We got them right behind me. We're gonna throw some more trees. We're coming up on a year. I used to think that I started making the 1 year is at July 14th, right? But I started making the trees at like July 20th. But I didn't start the project for the trees until August 10th. So we have 1 more month. But let's get into it. Green off. Camera B. You gotta push down. We're trying to make sure that base is under control. Because the whole top can be centered, but if the base isn't under control, when you bring this back down, it's gonna be all off. So here we go. Slow motion. Bring that up, right down. Grab your fist. Camera C. Right down over top. And I want you guys to take a good strong look at this left hand here. Where is that left hand? Right into my hip bone, right? Using my whole entire body weight to push this in, right? Slowly pushing your fist down, and then push that fist right towards your body, and you're bringing off all that off-center clay out and around, right into where your body weight is pushing into your wrist there, keeping that all on center, right? Next thing that we're gonna want to do, push your thumbs right on the inside. Check if there's any rabbits. No rabbits? Great. Have some water in there. You can't have the tadpoles be drying out, guys, let me tell you. And then, who is the best villain in all of media? Some would say Darth Vader. You know, I don't really care for Darth Vader that much, but you know who's the best? Captain Hook. And what is he always running away from? He's running away from death, time, right? Grab your hook, cut through that base. Imagine it's like butter that you left out the night before. Cut right through that base. There you go. I'm not trimming these pots, so I'm gonna go pretty thin, about a little bit less than 1/8 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch. I'm not even wiring these off, right? It's me, guys, Mr. Llama. We're getting ready to do the llama pole. Camera B. And you know what llamas love, guys? Llamas love their volcanoes. You're gonna slowly do a push and a pull with that llama grip right on that top rim there. Slowly bringing it in. And just like Squidward said, Krakatoa! What do you got for us? What's the quest of the day? The quest of the day, and the quest every day, is take a little bump all the way from the bottom up to the top. So you're gonna start right at the base, push in a little bit, slowly drift into your hand up above until you start seeing this little bump. Once you see that little bump, now you're set. Now you just start cruising. And you don't wanna go too fast. Sometimes what I think is, like, you wanna pretend you're a little bit of a snail, right? You're a really hungry snail, trying to get his next meal, but you're still yet just a humble snail. You can only move at snail speed. So you're gonna slowly, snail speed, all the way to the top. Maintain that bump. Don't be pulling if you don't have that bump. All the way to the top. Slowly release off that top edge. Kiss the rim a little bit, and there you go. Dun, 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 dun. And get these all set. Get ready for the twist, guys. Here comes the treetop. A little bit of water right on the top edge here. And here comes the trees. Need a little bit of more water in here. Slowly lift that hand upwards. Very slowly. Get ready. Kiss that rim. And there we go. We're a little bit thin, so we might get a collapse here, but we'll see. We'll see. You can see the top rim is so thin it's starting to rip, so this top is going to collapse here in a second. So you'll see that. Oh, look at that. I literally just called it. All right, camera B. Camera B. And so you might see this. Ah, but it collapsed. Death, gloom, and destruction. No, 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 no. Potential, guys, potential. Slowly taking this rim. Right? So how do we bring intention back into it? We use the tendrils as a sculptural element to give direction back into the object here. Squeeze up this base. And so look at that. Now we use the direction of the pot to our advantage to create a sculptural element. Here we go. Right down to the bottom. Slowly pop this edge up just a little bit. Get that sponge underneath there. There we go. Number one's done. Camera C. Camera C. Target acquired. Camera B. Push this down. One hand. You should be able to center with one hand. All that pressure is coming from this arm right here. Right down to the top. You're gonna grab your hammer fist. Camera C. There we go. Get all nice and centered. Don't lose your wrist. Bring off all that off-center clay out to the side. Get it recentered. You gotta check for rabbits, guys. You can't have any of those pesky things in your clay. Check. No rabbits. Great. You guys ready? We got a friend to the stream coming in. He's tuning in. It's me, Mr. Llama here. We're gonna get ready, and we are going to do the volcano pose. Camera B. Get ready. That's enough water. All right, knuckle right to the bottom. Slowly walk in that base, guys. Get ready. Feel the clay. Respond to it. Is it giving you some space to move, or is it resisting your pressure, right? Listen, you know? Get ready. Ask the clay, Clay, you got a quest for me? The clay says, yeah, I got a quest for you. He says, I want you to take this little bump I want you to take it to the top. I say, okay. Just give me a second. We'll walk this up. Snail speed, guys, snail speed. And look at all those lines that we're creating from our finger, right? A lot of people will get rid of those with a rib tool, but for me, this is literally me. This is the memory that I baked into this pot. I'm not getting rid of that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so on this one, you can see that they're more up and down. And if I want them to twist in a specific area, right, I'm gonna first get them level on this top here. But say I want them to twist more in this middle, okay, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back in, a little bit of water on my finger. I'm gonna thin this out right here. How am I thinning that out? I'm just pushing that in. And so it'll twist a little bit more. I'm still gonna get a top twist, right? I can feel that. But as I'm going down, hopefully it twists more towards that middle section. Okay, this top is a little bit thin, so instead, I'm gonna smooth this out, and we're gonna bank out this top edge here. Ooh. Every once in a while, the music just starts reaching out to your ears, and it demands some attention, right? Look at that, guys! Freaking got in the zone for that one. We did a 4-pedal right on that bottom real quick for us, right? Ooh. Alright, here we go. Ready to throw. Throw that clay down. Throw that clay down. Throw that clay down. Here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. What do you guys want? 2 or 1? Maybe I'll do Goated 2. Camera B. Alright, camera C. Whoa! Camera B. Wait, hold on. Camera B. Gotta be careful. Somebody said they're glad that they found me. You've made my night, dude. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. That was very kind of you to say. What the heck, guys? People are like, you doing drywall today? How's work going? Like, literally, I'm just in my basement throwing pots, bro. But I just say, yep, I'm just dirty. Thumbs right in this middle. Pop this down. Check. No rabbits. Get some water in there. Again, cut across this bottom. We'll speed it up here a little bit. There you go. Smooth this out. Says, bro, what are you making? I'm making trees. So here we go. Grab our llama. Llama's gonna come down. Camera B. Camera B. There we go. Bring that up. Ask the clay for that quest. Like a slug. I saw somebody post a snail in the chat, like a snail crawling up the side of the pond. A little bit thinner towards this top edge because it's already thin. So I gotta be careful because when I open this up, I can already tell I might get a rip right there. What do you do if you want to go to the bathroom and are a little bit worried about the weekend? What are you talking about? Bro, I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm like literally with the skull emojis here. So these take maybe a little bit longer because of that. Oh, there we go. We snuck that in there. All right. All right, it's a little bit thin, so we're not going to do too much with this one, except just go right up. Kiss that rim just a tad. There we go. I just looked up what a zoomer is. You are young blood. All I really need. Heard up until the zoomer story, nothing after? Okay. Alright guys, I'll retell the story in a second. Let me get this all prepped up for you guys. I'll tell the story when I'm mini version of me. And I have my little crown on, so it'll be, this is a story time crown. I love that. Woo! Right? Here we go. It's me, King Pottery right now, right? I got my little plastic crown on. Okay guys, so you guys wanted to hear the story. So the story goes like this, right? It's all about Minecraft. I'm sure you guys know what Minecraft is. I was thinking about it because a lot of people know about it, right? And it was all about this idea, like when I come down here, I always say like, maybe I'm going down to the mine, right? I'm doing some mining, okay? And then what do people mine for? Like what's the goal in Minecraft? People always are mining for the diamonds, right? Because when you mine the diamonds, you get the obsidian and you can go progress the story or whatever, right? But I thought about what you mine for is important, right? Because if you mine for diamonds, diamonds have a value, right? But the value is limited, right? I always think the most valuable thing for me is iron. I can have as much iron as I want. I always feel like it's enough. Whenever I see iron, I'm mining it, right? And why is it so important? You can do so many different things with iron, right? It has like way more things you can craft. But then I also thought about, say, when you interact with people, okay? Your buddy joins a server. If you give your buddy a bunch of diamonds, you've destroyed the progression, the natural progression of the game, right? And you've just brought them to the end, right? But what I've learned about iron is when you give somebody iron, you give them the potential to have their own story within the game, right? And so I always say that whenever I'm coming down here, I'm mining for iron, right? The thing that a lot of people don't look for but has the most value. A lot of people will be like, oh, they're just pots, you know, they're not functional, right? These things have, like, function is value, right? But I'm not making anything that's functional. So where is my value? My value is what these things do to my mentality, right? But anyway, guys, I'm gonna talk about these real quick and then I'll end it off, all right? So we got this one over here. I think this one is probably the best one of the day. I think there's something about the height of this one, and then it's different. It almost is like teetering on traditional pot forms with that rim coming out, I feel like there's something interesting happening where it's clashing with traditional pottery on this one. I did a 4-petal on that bottom one. I think that the petals on that one were so smooth, they lined up perfectly with the music that I was doing. We got this one. This was the last one that I did. We did a patterned tendril on the bottom, nothing too crazy. The top is more orb-like, and the twist is kind of nice, but it's not as crazy as this one over here. And then we got the one on the top. It's similar to the one that we did yesterday that fell, but whenever it falls, it gives it unintention. How do you bring that intention back into your pots, right? And so I always say that those tendrils that I do, like the little snaky things, those things are potential to bring intention back into the object, right? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for entertaining my idea. All the best and strong mentality.